All right, and we are rolling. Well, give it a minute for people to show up. And then we will hop back into Metal Gear Solid, and this time it will end with fewer technical difficulties. I am certain. Well, reasonably certain, but... fucking Psycho Mantis. Whatever. Water under the bridge. Alright, let's actually, let's just get right into it. No need to wait any longer, I don't think. There we go. Alright. There, perfect. Right, yeah, so really quickly, just a reminder of what we were doing. We have to shut down the nuclear launch system because the terrorists are going to launch. And on our way to another part of the base, we were with Meryl, and we got into, well, Sniper Wolf shot Meryl, used her as bait. And then we had to fucking get into a sniper fight, which went okay, and we won. And then Ocelot tortured the shit out of us. But didn't give in, and now we have to get back to where we were going in the first place, which is the comm tower. And we're gonna get back there. Actually, what we're gonna do first is just double check. I can't remember. There's an item that I want, and I think it might be up here, but I don't remember. And if it's not, then fuck it, we're just going without it, but I want to check. That is not what I wanted. That's okay. And I'm going to pull out the SOCOM because one really important change to Metal Gear Solid 2 and then the subsequent games in the series that I had forgotten about when we were, when I've been playing this, is that in all of the other games, if you get spotted by a guard, you actually have a few seconds before it goes into alert status because they have to radio it in. And that does not happen in this game. If you get spotted, it is immediate alert. And I need to remember that. Otherwise, I'm going to get burned on it again. It is genuinely remarkable, incidentally, how big of a step forward Metal Gear Solid 2 was from the first one. Like, I remember when, I think it was E3? Oh, shit! Motherfuck! Alright. You know what I need to do? Pay attention to the thing I'm doing. That's what I need to do. Alright, there we go. Anyway, point is, I think it was at E3. Could have been Tokyo Game Show, I guess, but almost positive it was E3 when the Metal Gear Solid 2 trailer was first released. The step up in graphical fidelity was completely fucking mind-blowing, and the interactivity of the environments that they showed off was, it's hard, I think, to even accurately describe how wild it was if you don't remember that era of gaming very well, because the step forward between the PlayStation N64 generation to the subsequent generation, PlayStation 2, Xbox, Dreamcast, was wild. Like, really, really crazy shit. Anyway, and then when the sequel came out, Metal Gear Solid 2 must have come out when I was like 10? Somewhere around there. Anyway, definitely
Is all there is to load?
rented
The nuclear warhead storage.
a PS2 from Blockbuster, I believe it was, which was a thing that you could do, renting consoles, and a copy of Metal Gear Solid 2. And I started playing that game for like, because I was visiting my brother in the city. I didn't have access to that, to a Blockbuster when I lived, living on the farm. So I was only going to be at my brother's place for like 2 or 3 days or something. So I sat down and started playing Metal Gear Solid 2 at like, I don't even know, 8 in the morning, I think, 7 in the morning. Played the entire day until I finished it. All in one sitting. Actually, now that I think on it, I played Metal Gear Solids 2, 3, and 4 all in one sitting on one day. Each. Like the first time that I played. Go away. Go away. Nice to see you, Mary. Not you. You can stay. But that guy needs to go away. Perfect. Actually, we've got a higher level card now. I wonder if there's anything in the basement. Either of the basements worth checking out. I did skip. You can... Oh, hey, Darren. Not too terrible much. I don't know if you were here for it, but I just went on at great length about how wild it was to see how big of a jump Metal Gear Solid 2 was from Metal Gear Solid 1, and how I played Metal Gear Solids 2, 3, and 4 all, like, each of them, the first time that I played them, I beat them in one day, because I just, like, sat down and played and did not stop. Oh. Turn away. Oh, and this was all for nothing. Ah, fuck. Leave me alone. Well, I'm glad I came in here and got shot for literally nothing. That's very cool. Whoop. And yes, it is still crazy, but it was beyond crazy at the time. Yeah. I'll be honest with you, of all of them, I feel like 4 has held up the worst. Just because it's so... Like, it is so talky. It is genuinely just like exposition, one on top of the other, like in a series that is already a lot of that. And I know we've talked about this before, but it's completely insane that the very last, like, you beat the last gameplay part of Metal Gear Solid 4, and then it is an hour-and-a-half long cutscene to round it out. Like, that is bananas. And I don't think in a particularly good way. But, that being said, like, it was still the end. It was still the end to Snake's story, and I'm not Not sorry that I played it. I swear to God, I am getting too greedy, and as a result of that, I'm picking up rations and then burning them, and it's all for fucking nothing. But that's okay, because I got what I was looking for, which is the body armor. Yes. Yep, exactly. And like folks who haven't played Metal Gear Solid 4, you may think that he is exaggerating. He is not. Dead serious. That is how it goes. You have the opening cutscene, and then you immediately get the opportunity to crawl under a truck and are hit with another quite substantial cutscene.
Huh?
It's a box. It's a box.
It's a box.
Yes, thank you. Get the fuck out of here. Also, though, if the box raises suspicion, you should check it. And if the box doesn't raise suspicion, why are you investigating? You're a very puzzling person, Mr. Guard. Whoa, whoa. Yeah. Yeah, what's in here? Oh, I really did not need that badly. Oh, whatever. Yeah. Hey, a ration. Let's see if I can not burn another one of these fucking things. I also just realized I went the longest way possible around to get to it. Oh no, that's not stairs. There we go. Perfect. And now we have to go back to where we fought Sniper Wolf, because we almost made it to the end, and then she was all like, surprise! But first, oh, I don't need any of it. Alright. Now, fortunately, it's very dumb. It's very dumb. I think the other thing, too, that I think is worth kind of emphasizing and bearing in mind is that Metal Gear Solid as a series has, like, some of the consistently best boss fights of any, like, series in video games. And in 4, they're just not that great. Incidentally, remember everybody how I was bitching about these wolves before, and how because of the people on stream I was like, alright, I guess I'll try to not kill these dogs even though they are 100% attacking me all the time. Well, fortunately, now that we have Sniper Wolf's handkerchief, we are friends. Because the handkerchief smells like her, and apparently these dogs can smell but can't see. Which, to be clear, no complaints, works for me. Alright. Let's get out of here. Yes, yes. Yay, I know. Well, I mean, they're kind of friends. They smell like friend. That's right. I mean, it would be, frankly, it'd be better if they would come with me. Be like, attack. But it doesn't let you do that. Oh. No. Bloodstains. Time for a flashback. Where we replay literally the same scene, but with a filter over it now.
I can still help.
The music's the same.
I want to help you.
Quiet down. Save your strength.
I was a fool. I wanted to be a soldier. But war is ugly. There's nothing glamorous about it. Snake, please save yourself. Go on living and don't give up on people. get me.
I told you. I told you. Like, I was not exaggerating.
Snake, about Meryl.
Colonel, I'm sorry.
Listen to me.
I wasn't able to protect her.
Snake, she's a soldier.
Thank you.
She knows that prisoners are a part of war. She joined up of her own free will. I'm sure she was prepared for this.
No, you're wrong. Meryl thought she had to become a soldier. Thought it was the only way. She said she thought it would bring her closer to her dead father.
She said that?
She wasn't ready for real combat. I shouldn't have pushed her so hard. It's all my fault.
It's not like you, Snake.
Master, what is it?
Sorry for eavesdropping, but I just couldn't listen anymore.
Master.
Snake, you can have regrets if you want to. It's only natural. But you can't keep attacking yourself for things that happened in the past. That road leads to madness. Believe me.
He's right. Don't kick yourself. It doesn't suit a legend like you. I'm sure Meryl's just fine.
Mei Ling.
Snake, forget about Meryl. Stop Liquid. That's what Meryl would want too.
You're right.
Focus.
Meryl would say the same thing.
Snake,
What?
Meryl. She's pretty special to you, huh?
What's your deal, Naomi?
Yes, she's special. There aren't many women like her around.
That's not what I meant.
She's the Colonel's niece and a combat buddy.
Is that all? Come on.
This is like a police interrogation.
No, I just...
Not the
I
time.
guess it's in the genes.
It's not the time.
Jeans. What are you talking about, Colonel?
No, I just remembered about Naomi's grandfather. I think Naomi said he rose as high as assistant secretary in the FBI during Edgar Hoover's time.
Is that right?
Yes. Yes, he was Japanese, and he became a special undercover investigator to nab the mafia.
When was that?
Oh, sometime in the 50s, I guess.
Where?
New York, I think.
Naomi, I thought you didn't have any family.
Well, I researched it after I became an adopt. My grandfather was already dead by the time I learned about him. I never even had the chance to meet him.
Oh.
Snake, good luck.
Watch your back, Snake.
Thank you for being not at all suspicious, Naomi. That's great. Also, hang on. Wait, is it your Japanese grandfather infiltrated the mob in New York? Which was Italian? I'm not saying it's impossible, but that is not a plausible story on its face. I don't remember anything up here. And yeah, combat buddy. Yeah, well, you know, I mean, what? In fairness, like, I don't know what you would say in this particular situation either. Alright. Finally, this place that we were going to back when Sniper Wolf was all murdery and stuff. Well, I guess she didn't murder. She baited and then tried to murder. Ah! No, nope. Oh god, I went the wrong way. Okay, so note something really quick there. I just picked up the rope. I want you to remember that I have picked up this rope because it's going to be relevant in a minute, and I'm going to tell you why it is incredibly silly that I had to pick it up like that. Yeah. And this is why I wanted the body armor. Because this does not stop for a while. It's gonna be this for like quite some time. I mean, I'll give him this. It is like very, he's making do with very little. Ah. in terms of, it is an extensive section that is just like this one level segment repeated. There we go. Just keep climbing the fucking tower. Also, I'm sure you noticed the door that we passed. You cannot go through it at this time. Just in case anybody was like, oh, why didn't you try and go through that door? Because it will not let you. That would be great, frankly. Ugh. He is in remarkably good shape, though, because I do not know if any of you have ever, like, gone up this many stairs, but it is, like, hard. Ugh. There, at last. Just a dog shit section, frankly. Alright, happy days. Oh. And now we get to cross over at the top of the comm tower, and he got them strong legs. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, here's the thing, it would be great for gym class, because it's a lot of work, and the equipment that you need is minimal. Off we go. Oh no! Our bridge. Well, you win some, you lose some. Sad times.
Damn!
Snake! I'm afraid I can't let you get past here.
Liquid.
You're not going any farther. Die!
Such dialogue.
It's a long way down. If only I had a rope. I should be able to use that rope I got.
What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands?
Shut up.
Now you're mine!
If I stay here, I'm finished.
So much ham. So I want to point something out here. So this rope, you get it at the very start of that section. If you did not pick up this rope, at the very beginning of that very long ascent, you are fucked here. Like, you just die. Like, incredible work. And now we must go back down. I mean, do what you love, though. It sounds like Liquid is having a great time.
Here's how to...
Yes, it's just instructions, so we're not... Alright. Ow, fuck. Ow. He is living his best life. Absolutely. Liquid has never had more of a blast than when he is committing this terrorist action. I am not going to make it, I don't think. Oh my god. Oh. You guys, when I was fine-tuning the puns are never intended. Never. What I was saying is I definitely, like, before this stream, when I was fine-tuning some of the video stuff, like, you guys, I got fucked on that rappel down so many times. Anyway, if we just go across there, these gentlemen are going to shoot us. So, we're going to do this instead. Oh, wait. You know what? I've got lots of... Yeah, bam. Let's just do this right. Lol. But they won't come any closer for some reason. Ah! Wait, did that get him? No, clearly not. Alright. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. It's still choppering around in the background. Ah! Oh, wait, hey.
What's wrong, Snake?
Yeah, and now we have a stinger. Which, by the way, is a very weird thing to leave just lying around. Because a stinger is a, like, portable anti-air missile, if you're not familiar. Like, you use it to fire heat-seeking missiles at, like, aircraft or helicopters. At helicopters. I'm not going to insult your intelligence by pretending that it was not obvious that we would be fighting the helicopter. Also, something that's kind of fun, for a certain value of the word fun, that I did not realize the first time that I played this game, because again, I played this game the first time when I was like 8, so why would I know this? But oh wait.
Don't shoot! It's me, don't shoot! It's me, Snake!
Otacon, how'd you get here?
Well, it wasn't as dramatic as your entrance, believe me. I'm afraid of heights.
That wasn't really on purpose.
You were watching?
Yeah, I was watching. I was riding in the back of their truck. Thanks to the stealth camouflage.
How did you get up here?
The elevator, of course.
The first floor of the circular staircase was destroyed.
That's why I took the elevator.
The elevator was working?
Yeah, that's right. You're incredible. Like a movie hero or something.
No, you're wrong. In the movies, the hero always saves the girl.
You mean Meryl?
No, he means someone else.
Forget I said anything. Snake, there's something I've really got to ask you. It's why I followed you up this far. Have you ever loved someone?
That's what you came to ask?
Oh, I
No,
guarantee, I guarantee
if even
it
soldiers
bothers
fall
him.
in love.
Yes.
What are you trying to say?
I want to ask you. Do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield?
This is not the place for these
I do.
conversations.
I think at any time, any place, people can fall in love with each other. But
Yeah, sure.
if you love someone, you have to be able to protect them.
I think so too.
I have a favor to ask.
Uh-oh.
Don't worry, it'll be easy.
I told you before I don't want to hurt anyone.
I don't want you to either.
Okay?
The elevator is stopped down there. I want you to get it to move. You see,
That's weird.
it was working before, but now it isn't.
Maybe the panel's broken.
Can you fix it?
It was working before. If it's the mechanism, leave it to me.
I've got to go and swat a noisy fly.
Okay. I'll stay here and hold the fort.
While you
Good
fight
luck.
a helicopter.
You really look like hell. Are you okay?
Wow.
Don't worry. If I do this, it doesn't matter. I just pretend like I'm not here, and then I'm not scared.
Strange logic. I'm counting on you.
I do look like shit, but if I become invisible, no one can tell. You should talk to somebody, Otacon. And yeah. Oh, no shit, right, I forgot about that. Yes, okay, please stop. Alright. I forgot about this part. Well, this is awesome. I'm glad that I have no rations left. Very good. There we go. And I don't know. He's like, kind of. Nah, Otacon's pretty good for the most part. And yeah, Oscar Worthy is right. I just love the idea that it's like, I came all this way to ask you, like, I came all this way putting myself in danger at a time where you really cannot afford to be distracted, to ask you a completely non-urgent question about the nature of love, when we can talk by radio. Even if you felt that this question absolutely had to be answered, give him a call. That is a thing that you are capable of doing. On your radio. Like I said, I love this game, but I am not at all oblivious to, oh, there's another word for it. I'm not oblivious to its stupidity. I get it. I just don't care. Well, I care about some of it. I don't care enough about enough of it to bring me down. Alright.
So, the snakes finally come out of this hole. Are you ready now, my brother?
Why are you calling me brother? Who the hell are you?
I'm you. I'm your shadow.
What?
Ask the father that you killed. I'll send you to hell to meet him.
Liquid's voice actor is like so hamming it up and is obviously having a blast like the entire time. Right. Boom. Anyway, what I was gonna say earlier, so the thing I didn't know when I played this game the first time that I learned when I got older, which is kind of interesting, is So this helicopter that Liquid's flying is called a Hind D, and so it's used by the Russians, but it was originally a Soviet gunship that was used in other places, or among other places, in the Soviet invasion. Oh shit! I just fired into that wall. Whoops. Used during the Soviet invasion of Afghanistan. And a, like, really important thing that kind of turned the tide of that conflict was the Soviets introduced the use of gunships. And the Americans, in order to counter that, as part of their campaign of arming the Mujahideen, gave the Mujahideen fighters stingers. So they use stingers against Russian gunships exactly like the one that we are fighting right now, using a stinger. And I am positive that that was on purpose. Like, there's no way that they did not know that... Like, they knew that parallel. They had to have. And yes, Darren, I would largely agree with that. I think that they all pretty much know exactly what this game is and are having a good time.
Nice shot!
I will tell you, in real life, you know how many Stinger missiles a Hind D can take? Not this many. Uh-oh. Though I will also say, in fairness, like, this helicopter would not survive this many missiles, but Snake would not survive these many bullets. In fact, I don't think that he would survive one of those bullets. I'm fairly certain they would cut him in half. Come on, you asshole. Aha. Come on, helicopter. Do. You suck. I do also appreciate how he was just like yelling shit into what must be like the helicopter's loudspeaker. So he's just like presumably toggled it on and just like put it on blast so that Snake can hear him just like fucking screaming while he fires bullets at him. Which like is fun, I guess, but I don't know. I would want a little more dignity, right? Like, I would be saying the same things, but I wouldn't want him to know that I'm saying it, you know? I don't know. I think it's unbecoming of the leader of a terrorist cell. Like have some respect for yourself, you know? I don't know, I guess I have never led, you know, a nuclear mutiny, so maybe I'm talking out of turn. And away he goes. You know, that's not a comparison that I would have made, but yeah.
See you in hell, Liquid. That takes care of the cremation.
Ugh. Fuck. This game's so fucking corny.
Snake, the elevator's working.
You fixed it?
No, that's the weird thing. It just moved by itself. It's headed your way now.
Is that so? Okay.
That explosion before, what was it?
Oh, I had to take out that helicopter.
Helicopter? That's incredible, Snake.
Listen, I just want to make sure again. This is the way to get to where Metal Gear is being stored?
Yeah. The entrance to the underground maintenance base is towards the back of the snowfield ahead.
Okay. Find a safe place to hide out for a while. I'm going underground.
I know. You don't have to tell me.
And stay out of my way. Don't try to be a hero or anything.
Okay. Call me if you need to.
I love the idea that, like, he has to check to make sure he's going the right way, as though Otacon would not have at some point been like, why are you going this direction? You could get there just by going blah blah blah. Anyway, the writing in this game remains not good, and I don't care. Just like the dumbest action movie melodrama dialogue, and also though it's perfect. Oh, and now yeah. Fucking cameras. Which is good, because I am out of rations, because I have been doing very badly tonight. I was gonna say I'll just use the Nikita, but I guess I can't. Actually, hang on, I wonder, could I do one of these? No. What if I hold it for longer? You know what? This is fine. Making more of a deal out of this than I need to. Perfect. Anyway, back to the elevator. Then we can go down, we can get to the snowfield. Off to the Metal Gear hangar. Everybody's a winner. Oh, that's weird. I wonder why I would drop all of this ammunition, these bullets. Very strange. It couldn't be because it's telling me something. Doop, 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 doop. No, total coincidence. Hello. Wow.
Huh?
Also, a very weird elevator. You can go to floor 1 or floor 9. Nothing in between.
Snake, there's something I forgot to tell you before.
What?
There were 5 stealth camouflage prototypes in my lab.
Yeah, so?
If you take out the one I'm wearing, that leaves 4.
Hey, this isn't first grade math class.
I thought I'd get one for you. So I went back to the lab and
Yeah?
the 4 suits were missing. Also, about the elevator that I checked out, it's really strange. It was like someone was intentionally holding it.
When you were riding on it, did the weight limit warning go off?
That's another thing that bothered me about it. The warning went off, and I know I couldn't be over the limit.
How much do you weigh?
About 135, but that elevator had a weight limit of 650 pounds.
It would take at least 5 people to go over that limit.
Look out, Snake! The guys who stole my stealth prototypes are in there with you!
Too late, Snake. Now die.
Ah! Yeah. Shit, 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 shit. Ugh. For some reason, the stealth camouflage also makes them semi-impervious to bullets. For reasons not clear to me. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Oh, good stuff. Thanks for letting me know, Jason. And yes. You're right, Catherine. I don't know why I didn't think about the fact that maybe the bullets can't find them. Yeah, man, I wish it was Kevlar stealth camo, because you can get the stealth camo, like when you beat the game, depending on whether, well, I won't go into the details about how it can change, but there are like new game plus bonuses if you replay this game, and one of them, under certain circumstances, is you can get the stealth camouflage, and it's like makes this game trivial, frankly. But anyway, all of this is to say, it's definitely not Kevlar stealth camo, because you get it and you can see it, and it is just like a little like square box that you put on you. I did not try to do the dog collection or dog tag collection in 2, because that is just so much work for a game that I honestly don't care about that much. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 was very, very important when it came out. And, oh god, right, snow. It's bad for night vision, because it's just reflecting the light that's already there, or enhancing the light that's already there. Oh well, whatever. About the video. Thanks for telling me anyway. Ah, yeah. Guess who's back? I did shoot all the frogs in 3.
Snake, are you okay?
Otacon, Were there any other stealth prototypes?
No, there were only 5.
So, this isn't stealth camouflage then.
What are you talking about?
Someone's aiming at me in the middle of this blizzard.
It's her!
Wolf? Sniper Wolf?
Yes, it's her. It's definitely her.
Otacon, you sound like you're happy.
No, I'm not.
So then what is it?
Snake, please don't kill her.
Are you insane?
Please. She's a good person. You'd know that if you talked to her.
Listen to me, kid. She's a merciless killer.
I can see you perfectly from here.
How did you get into the frequency?
I told you, I'd never quit the hunt. Now you're mine.
Wolf, no, you can't.
Don't get between a wolf and its prey.
You're pretty good if you can hit me in this storm.
You see, women naturally make better soldiers.
Wolf, don't do this.
Snake, I'm near. Can't you sense me near you?
It's a mistake for a sniper to reveal her location.
Is that right? Well, I'm going to send you a love letter, my dear. Do you know what that is? It's a bullet straight from my gun to your heart.
Please, Wolf. Snake, no!
Quiet! Don't get in our way.
Now I'm gonna pay you back for Meryl.
You men are so weak. You can never finish what you start.
Shut up. Ken too. Oh. I need to move first. Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what. Will you stop? Oh, I think I found her. Can I? Right. Gotta wait till she comes out. Yeah. 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 I wanted to make sure, but gotta wait till she comes out. Oh, you can get her in motion. That's interesting. See, you kind of have to, like, try to keep track of her and not lose her, because if she shoots you, yeah, it's actually kind of a pain in the ass to get your bearings again and catch up. Alright. Don't give love a bad name. Here's the thing. She doesn't love him, so she doesn't care. That's one of the problems of this. It's like earlier, I think, in a previous conversation, Otacon's like, she loves dogs, she can't be all that bad. It's like, motherfucker, everybody loves dogs. Steady that shot. Come on. Ah! Oh shit. Oh no, where'd she go? Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, no, that's exactly right. That's exactly right. The causality flows the one way, but not the other. Oh shit. Ah! Where the hell are you? Gotta be in here somewhere, right? Oh no, she's moved. Okay. Behind here somehow? Okay. Oh no. Leave me alone. Oh my god. Oh. It's too many bullets. Yes, I know. Sad times. I know. I have made Otacon very sad.
I waited for this moment. I am a sniper. Waiting is my job. Never moving a muscle. Concentrating. I am long shot. You cannot save me. Please. Just finish me quick. I am a Kurd. I have always dreamed of a peaceful place like this.
A Kurd? So that's why you're called Wolf.
I was born on the battlefield. Raised on the battlefield. Gunfire, sirens, and screams. They were my lullabies. Hunted like dogs, day after day. Driven from our ragged shelters. That was my life. Each morning I'd wake up and find a few more of my family or friends dead beside me. I'd stare at the morning sun and pray to make it through the day. The governments of the world turned a blind eye to our misery. But then, he appeared. My hero. Saladin. He took me away from all that.
Saladin? You mean Big Boss?
I became a sniper. Hidden. Watching everything through a rifle's scope. Now I could see war. Not from inside, but from the outside. As an observer. I watched the brutality, the stupidity of mankind through the scope of my rifle. I joined this group of revolutionaries to take my revenge on the world. But I have shamed myself and my people. I am no longer the wolf I was born to be. In the name of vengeance, I sold my body and my soul. Now I am nothing more than a dog.
Wolves are noble animals. They're not like dogs. In Yupik, the word for wolf is Keglanek, and the Aleuts revere them as honorable cousins. They call mercenaries like us dogs of war. It's true. We're all for sale at some price or another. But you're different. Untamed. Solitary. You're no dog. You're a wolf.
Who are you? Are you Saladin?
Wolf. You spared Meryl's life.
She was never my real target. I don't kill for sport.
Rest easy. You'll die as the proud wolf you are.
I finally understand. I wasn't waiting to kill people. I was waiting for someone to kill me. A man like you. You're a hero. Please. Set me free.
Why? Why? I loved you.
Bro. You have Stockholm bad.
What is it?
My gun. Give it to me. She's part of me. Everyone's here now. Oh, okay, hero. Set me free.
Goodbye. Snake, you said that love could bloom on the battlefield. But I couldn't save her. What are you doing?
Returning it to its owner. I don't need a handkerchief.
Why?
I don't have any more tears to shed.
Ugh.
I'm going to the underground base. We're out of time.
I know.
You'll have to protect yourself now. Don't trust anyone.
Yeah.
If I can't stop Metal Gear, this whole place will probably be bombed to hell.
Yeah.
We might not meet again.
I'll hang on to my codec. I want to keep helping.
You can leave anytime. Get a head start. A head start on your new life.
Snake! What was she fighting for? What am I fighting for? What are you fighting for?
If we make it through this, I'll tell you.
Okay. I'll be searching too.
Incredible work, everyone. I also want to point out something that I actually didn't realize until I played this a little later. But so Snake shoots Sniper Wolf and then gives her back the handkerchief. And the handkerchief is covered in blood, which means that Otacon is standing right there, and Snake does not just shoot her, he shoots her in the face. Which, I get it, if you're wanting to, like, you know, make sure that you do the job. But also, maybe put the handkerchief on her face before Otacon turns around and is permanently traumatized.
In China, they say, it's better to live ugly than to die beautiful. I think it's true. Once you're dead, you'll never have another chance to be happy. I can't understand people who want to die before their time. Please, Snake, promise me that you'll come back alive.
Death wishes are bad, it's true. Awkward silence. Alright. So, we will... Oh, yeah. Oh, she's still dead. We will soon be coming up to a... Oh god. Okay, there are mines in here. Mines that I forgot about. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Great. Great, great, great. Great. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Yeah. I swear to God, every opportunity I have tonight to, like, fuck up and hurt myself, I'm taking it. I don't have a good reason as to why, and now I'm hyper paranoid. Okay. Alright. Oh, thank God. I needed so many bullets. Anyway, we're about to be coming up to something. It is a relic from a bygone era, which is this game on the original PlayStation was 2 discs. Count them 2, which means we are going to have to change discs. Because that is a thing that used to have to happen. Also, is this where... No. I know, very exciting. Fortunately, I am a lot more confident about there being no emulator hiccups with this one. Final Fantasy VII was 3 discs. Legend of Dragoon was 4. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Mass Effect did have 2 discs, that's right. But if I remember right, with Mass Effect 2... Oh, I played on PC. You're talking console. Insert disc 2. Alright. And now... the moment of truth. Does this work the way that it's supposed to? Come on. Yay! Perfect. Past the PS2 era, I think basically none of them did. Like, I mean, obviously because of Mass Effect, like, there were some, but... I waited too long. That's okay. But yeah, no, for the most part, after the PS2 era, the problem of storage capacity was solved. Oh, is that what it was? Interesting. Oh,
What was that?
Snake! What happened? Snake! Snake!
Falling into a smelting pit is like a particularly bad way to die. I knew I got too greedy. At least I can do that right this time. Yeah. Like, there might be worse ways to die, but none immediately come to mind. Yeah, F is right. I'll just wait for this to go back across. Exactly right. Come on. Go home. Thank you.
Snake, are you okay? Snake? Snake!
Turns out the problem's me. I think I know what I need to do differently. Final Fantasy X didn't have multiple discs. I don't think, anyway. Yeah, well, I think this time will be fine, because this time, yeah, I used the D-pad instead of the analog stick. I thought that might help. Being just a little touchy. Ah, I didn't think you'd turn around, but you did. Doot. I'm a box. That's a box. It's just a box. Ah, oh no, he's found me. Well. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, 10 and 10-2 were different games. Don't look in here. Ah! I said don't look in here. I don't know. I have no idea. Okay, stand up so I can choke you to death. Or, alright, fine. Bye. Fucking whatever. Go away. Yeah. I think it's because it was during the alert phase. I genuinely am pretty sure that if he sees me now, he won't think anything of it. Nope. Nope. Go away. Go away. Go. Yeah. Rock and roll. Oh no. I got greedy. I really need to stop, like... I was very patient at the start, and I've gotten too confident in my abilities, and that hubris is causing me problems, and I need to dial it back. Go back to being a more prudent player. Oh. Also, this place has like a million fucking safety hazards. There is steam everywhere, and there are open smelting pits. Ow. Yeah. What is out here? I feel like it's gonna be not worth. Oh, actually it was worth it. Okay, never mind. Never mind, never mind. Actually, this was a good idea. I did the right thing because I'm smart. Turns out, I thought that I was wrong, but that in itself was wrong. Oh. That one didn't even need a keycard. Sick. Ah, yes. If this is where I think it is, yeah, alright. I hope you're ready for the world's longest elevator ride. Or maybe it's not this one, it might be another one. It's one that looks like this anyway. Actually, you know what? On that note, we're gonna take like 3 minutes. I'll be right back. Alright, and we're back. Also, on the note of games that had 2 discs or more, another important, like, foundational game to my childhood, even though I played it when I was way too young to really grasp, was Xenogears, a JRPG by Square for the original PlayStation that was very up its own ass, but I love that game for all of its warts.
There he is.
Oh god.
Damn.
More elevator fights. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit, I need my FAMAS. These controls, these shooting controls are not good. Come on, you asshole. Yeah. Perfect. So I lied, this wasn't the really long elevator. Alright. Ah! I knew there was something, I just didn't remember what it was. I thought it was Claymores, but it's not. It's apparently a security camera. Oh no, it's a security camera and Claymores. Ah, rock and roll. Alright, well, you know what? Fuck this. There we go. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ah, shit. The problem is I never need Claymores. Hardly ever, anyway. I guess I should use them more often. I don't know. I like traps, is what it boils down to. Anytime that a game has an option for traps, I like never use it unless I have to. Just not my bag. There are some exceptions, like Horizon Zero Dawn, especially if you're playing on a higher difficulty level, you kind of need to have, like, use all the tools available to you. Also, that is a lot of ravens. Do you have anything to say about that, anybody?
Metal Gear is straight down. Better move it. There's no time. The terrorists are ready to launch.
Right.
Negotiations are all finished,
The government can't cave into terrorist demands.
but they're threatening to launch a nuclear weapon.
They've made their final decision.
Why is the White House being so inflexible? Colonel, is there still something you're hiding from me?
Snake, please. Just concentrate on stopping them, okay?
I mean, he's right. Like, leaving aside the fact that the whole, like, we don't negotiate with terrorists is just flatly untrue. Even if that were true, the stakes are kind of high.
Snake, I've got something to tell you about Naomi Hunter.
What about her?
Is this conversation secure?
Don't worry, the monitor's off.
Okay.
What's up?
I was in the FBI too, you know.
I didn't know that. What's your point?
Dr. Hunter's story about her background, about her grandfather being an assistant secretary to Hoover in the FBI.
Yeah?
And then going undercover to investigate the mafia in New York.
Yeah, what about it?
It was all a big lie.
What did you say?
It was really bothering me. Why would she lie about it?
She lied?
She might be a spy.
Ridiculous.
Come on, even a high school student could see past it. The head of the FBI at that time, Edgar Hoover, he was a well-known racist. Didn't Naomi say that her father was Japanese?
Yeah.
Well,
back then there wasn't a single Asian investigator. Also, in the 1950s, the undercover mafia sting operations hadn't even started yet. They first started in 1960, in Chicago, not New York.
that is an oversight.
You better check it out. The chief and the president mysteriously dying, and that ninja? Too many strange things are happening.
Are you saying that Naomi might be behind it?
I don't know. Either that, or she's working with the terrorists.
Could it be?
If I find out anything, I'll call. In the meantime, be careful.
Well, one thing at a time. I've got to deal with these fucking birds. Alright. That's right, yes. Legasp is correct. Dun, 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 dun. Alright. From one boss fight to another. Incidentally, it's the two best bosses in the game, one right after each other.
Welcome, Cossack. This is the end of the road for you. Right, my friends? Listen, they agree. Ravens aren't scavengers like most people think. They're simply returning to the natural world, that which is no longer needed. Sometimes they even attack wounded foxes.
You were the one in the M1 tank? Must have been a tight fit for a big boy like you.
But that was no true battle. The Ravens and I were testing to see what kind of man you were. The judgment is decided. The Ravens say you are a true warrior.
Am I hallucinating?
I mean, probably.
I can't move.
The Raven has put the mark of death upon you. Blood from the east flows within your veins. Your ancestors too were raised on the barren plains of Mongolia. Inuit and Japanese are cousins to each other. We share many ancestors, you and I.
I don't have any crows in my family tree.
You jest, but indeed ravens and snakes are not the best of friends. Nevertheless, you will make a worthy adversary. You live in Alaska too. You know of the World Eskimo Indian Olympics?
This is
I know it.
a weird time.
Must be a real threat in the muck duck eating contest.
Yes, you are right. But there is another event that I excel at. It is called the ear pull. It is an event where two opponents pull each other's ears while enduring the harsh cold. It tests spiritual as well as physical strength.
You want to pull each other's ears?
The form is different, but the spirit is the same. Rejoice, Snake! Ours will be a glorious battle.
This isn't glorious, it's just plain killing. Violence isn't a sport.
Well, we'll see if there's iron in your words.
And yes, I also appreciated that he did not be like, hey, fuck you, or like, don't talk to me like that, or he was just straight up like, Yes, I am also good at muktuk eating. Like, okay. Also some use for the claymores. Because this motherfucker is carrying a minigun that is most commonly used on airplanes.
Is everything all right, Snake?
Yes, yes, yes. Shut up. I need to save. Do.
Don't give up.
It's only glorified Bomberman right now, because you don't have to hit him with claymores. And I will be using stingers and Nikita missiles too.
Vulcan Raven is half Native Alaskan American and half Inuit. He was raised as a shaman, and they say he has supernatural powers. During the Cold War, he trained in Russia with the Bimbo, the Soviet Special Forces. In 1993, he was demoted by President Yeltsin following his coup d'etat, so he fled the country and became a mercenary. After that, he joined those rent-a-war bastards at Outer Heaven, Inc. He stayed there until he joined us in Foxhound, thanks to a strong recommendation from Revolver Ocelot.
That cannon he's holding is a 20mm Vulcan gun. You usually see them mounted on fighter planes. You can't take him on in a firefight. He'll make mincemeat of you.
He's not just strong, Snake. He's a graduate emeritus from Alaska University, so he's a quick thinker, too.
In any case, you'd better not try to attack him from the front. Normal weapons are no match for his 20mm Vulcan. Try to attack him from the sides or behind.
I also want to point out that this man, just like straight up, takes like claymores and missiles to the face. Oh no, he has seen me. Oh, no, not what I wanted. Oh no. That's also not what I wanted. And now, it is... Nikita time. Oh, no, come back. Yeah. Fuck you. Alright. Oh no, oh no, oh no, no, no. Ah. He moves much faster than you would expect for a man his size. Yeah. Do. Oh. Right, yeah. Okay. Alright, oh no. Alright. Yeah, snake. I know. Fuck. I need to stress that he is shooting me with an aircraft gun. Oh god, he's so fast. Okay. Ow. Take a step forward, asshole. Okay. Let's go. Go. Eh. Come on, missile. I believe in you. Oh, no. Oh, he's gonna find me. was so close. Okay. One more. Stop shooting me. Perfect.
Just as the boss said, it is my existence which is no longer needed in this world. But my body will not remain in this place. My spirit and my flesh will become one with the ravens. In that way, I will return to Mother Earth who bore me. Snake! I will be watching you. Understand? Snake, take this security card.
His
It
birds
will open that door.
may be less lonely than you expect.
Why? You are a snake which was not created by nature. You and the boss. You are from another world. A world that I do not wish to know. Go and do battle with him. I will be watching from above. First, I'll give you a hint. The man who you saw die before your eyes.
What is it?
Exactly, yes.
That was not the DARPA chief. It was Decoy Octopus, a member of Foxhound. He was a master of disguise. He copied his subjects down to the blood. So he drained the chief's blood and took it into himself.
Yeah, he was a freak, basically.
But he wasn't able to deceive the Angel of Death.
The Angel of Death? But why go to so much trouble? Why impersonate the chief?
That is the end of my hint. You must solve the rest of the riddle yourself.
And that's why...
Snake. In the natural world, there's no such thing as boundless slaughter. There's always an end to it. But you are different.
What are you trying to say?
The path you walk on has no end. Each step you take is paved with the corpses of your enemies. Their souls will haunt you forever. You shall have no peace. Hear me, Snake. My spirit will be watching you.
They are eating him, yes. Which is why when you were like, they're gonna be lonely, I'm like... Or when you were like, he'll live on in their hearts, I'm like... Not only their hearts. But yeah, nope. They ate him.
Snake, it's me.
Master.
It's about Naomi. Turn your monitor off.
What about Naomi?
Colonel, is Naomi there?
No, she's away. She's taking a short nap. So what is this about Naomi?
Okay, maybe we'd better let the Colonel hear this too.
Yeah. Go on, Master.
Well, basically, Dr. Naomi Hunter is not Dr. Naomi Hunter at all.
What?
I thought her story of her background sounded kind of fishy, so I checked it out.
And?
There is an actual Dr. Naomi Hunter, or I should say, there was one. But she's not the woman we know. The real Naomi Hunter disappeared somewhere in the Middle East. Our Naomi must have somehow obtained her identification papers.
So then who is she really?
She must be some kind of spy.
A spy?
Yes. Maybe she's been sent to sabotage this operation.
Are you saying she's with the terrorists?
I don't want to believe it either. but she is working for Foxhound.
So you think she had a part in the uprising?
Or she could be working with some different group altogether.
Different group? It couldn't be...
Place her under arrest.
What?
She's betrayed us. She needs to be arrested and interrogated to find out who she's with.
If she's one of their spies, then we're in big trouble.
What do you mean?
Nothing.
Have you let her in on some kind of vital secret or something? Does this have anything to do with the mysterious deaths of the DARPA chief and the Arms Tech president?
I have no idea.
Anyway, we cannot allow her to participate any further in this mission.
Wait a minute. Without her, we can't complete this mission.
I knew it. You're hiding something.
Give me some time. I'll try to get it out of her.
Hurry then. We've got to figure out who she is and what she's doing here.
I understand. Snake, give me some time.
I don't have any time left for you.
Like, good save, Campbell. If she's a spy, we're in big trouble. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. My man. Anyway, yeah, this used to be Vulcan Raven, and now it's not. But the Ravens are still hanging around. Anyway, the point is, they will be together forever. Man, that reminds me, I need to rewatch The Crow. I love that movie. His bones went into their stomach, Mary. Yes. Truly, it's just like out of a storybook, Catherine. A man being eaten by his birds. Look, Mary, you are asking me for an explanation on what happened to the bones of an Alaskan shaman who is large enough that he can carry and use as a personal weapon a gun that is typically used on fighter jets. And not only is he a shaman, he is a shaman with magical powers. And you're asking me what happened to his bones. I don't know what happened to his bones, Mary. I'm not the bone police. Bone wizard. I don't know. His bones. That's where they went. Finally. It is the titular Metal Gear. I am so sick of all these goddamn security cameras. If you would like the honest truth. Anyway, yes, his bones are gone. Nothing gets past you.
Snake, it's me.
What's wrong? Did you find a good place to hide?
Yeah, thanks to the stealth gear. It looks like they finished getting Metal Gear ready.
Yeah.
How do you know that?
I overheard them talking. Where are you now?
Right in front of Metal Gear, but it's strange.
What is?
There's nobody here. No guards, nobody patrolling. It's too quiet.
Maybe because they're all ready. They said they even input the PAL codes.
What should I do?
All we can do is use the override system that President Baker told you about.
But I've only got one of the 3 keys, and besides that, like Ocelot said, there's some trick to using the keys.
Leave it to me.
You got some kind of plan?
Well, I'm in the computer room right now. I'm trying to access Baker's private files.
Baker's files? Don't you need a password?
Of course, but there are ways.
Are you a hacker?
Yep, that describes me pretty well.
Does it look like you can get in?
1998.
I'll give it a try.
I'm counting on you.
I also want to point out that even in 1998, the idea of there being a military base, private or otherwise, with a computer room, bit of a stretch. There would be at least 2. Gotta have a backup. So many codecs.
Snake, it's me again.
How's it going?
Not bad. I just got past his 3rd security level. He was a pretty careful guy.
Do you think you'll break in soon?
I never met a system I couldn't bust into.
Okay, keep trying.
I mean, you know what though, I shouldn't roll my eyes too hard because it's not like depictions of hacking in popular culture have gotten like much better in the last 20 something years. Like, they're maybe not necessarily quite that ham-fisted, but they're no more realistic. When? Oh yeah, Vulcan Raven fight. It doesn't hurt to do it once more.
What can I do for you, Snake?
You can save my game, Mei-Ling. It's the only thing you do. Also quote proverbs at me, I guess.
Don't forget to save your memories of me too.
I
Can't save
don't
memories
care.
even on that system of yours. Memories are fragile things.
True.
After you reduce them to binary numbers and send them through the air, they're not memories anymore.
I wouldn't be so sure of that. There's nothing my system can't do.
Memories aren't just sounds and pictures. They exist somewhere between the sounds, between the picture.
I don't get it. Anything can be done digitally.
If that's true, why don't you go ahead and try to say what I'm thinking right now?
I can't say that type of thing. You have to put it into words at least.
That's right. And that's what memories are. Wordless.
I don't know about that.
No matter how far data technology advances, you'll never be able to penetrate the human heart.
You're wrong. It's just a matter of time.
But first you have to try to understand human emotions, Mei-Ling.
And how do I do that?
You have to allow yourself to fall in love with someone.
You're such a stupid asshole sometimes. Like, look, I think you are to some extent right about the whole not being able to, like, digitally save memories thing. But also, my guy, come on.
Snake, I did it.
You got past security?
Bingo.
Great. So what do you got?
I accessed the confidential Metal Gear file.
So what about the PAL override system that Baker talked about?
I haven't found it yet.
That's what I need to know.
But Snake, I found something else.
What?
The secret behind the new nuclear weapon. Just as I thought, the nuclear warhead is designed to be fired from the railgun like a projectile. It doesn't use fuel, so it isn't considered a missile. That way it can get around all sorts of international treaties.
Pretty sneaky.
Yes, but effective. And that's not even the scariest thing about this weapon.
Oh, I can't wait to hear this.
It's a stealth weapon.
You mean it won't show up on radar?
Yeah. The truth is, they've been working on a stealth missile since the late 70s.
Why weren't they able to develop one until now?
Because of the missile rocket propulsion system. It would be picked up by enemy satellites.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
But unlike a missile, the railgun doesn't burn any propellant, so it can't be detected by any current ballistic missile detection systems.
An invisible nuclear warhead.
Totally impossible to intercept. And on top of that, it's got a surface-piercing warhead designed to penetrate hardened underground bases.
Yeah, we learned that lesson in the Gulf War.
This thing could mean the end of the world.
It's the ultimate weapon. And from a political point of view, it avoids the problem of nuclear reduction and nuclear inspections. Colonel, is this true? Are you listening?
I'm listening.
If word of this got out, it could delay the signing of the START 3 treaty and cause a huge international incident.
Yeah, it would be nasty. The United States would be denounced by the UN. It could even bring the president down.
Did you know this, Colonel?
I'm sorry.
You've changed, Colonel.
I won't make any excuses.
Snake, listen to me. This new nuclear weapon, it's never actually been tested, only simulated.
You mean they ran a computer model?
Yeah, that's why they were conducting this exercise. They needed to get actual experimental data to back up the simulation.
What were the results of the exercise?
It looks like it went better than they hoped for, but I can't find the data anywhere on this network. You'd think the data as important as that would be carefully recorded.
It was. President Baker gave me an optical disc with all of the test data.
What? Do you still have it?
No. Ocelot took it from me.
The terrorists have replaced the dummy warhead with a real warhead. Once they input the detonation codes, they should be ready to launch.
So you think they can do it?
Well, the dummy warhead was designed to be identical to the real thing, so I think so.
Did you find out how to override it yet?
Not yet. It must be in a separate file. Right now I'm looking through all of Baker's personal files.
We're counting on you.
Like, having studied as much, like, international relations as I have now, that entire conversation is hilarious. Like, oh god, they'll be denounced by the UN, and that could bring down the president. Incorrect. A denouncement of the American president by the UN would send whoever it was approval rating skyrocketing. Also, the idea that the US could create a weapon system that allowed them to deliver undetected a nuclear payload to anywhere in the world, but it would be fine because it doesn't technically violate the letter of the treat, like of international arms reduction treaties. Somehow, I feel like if you go to the Russians and they're like, but we are technically in compliance with the rules, I don't think that's actually going to go that well for you.
What was that
Like, so silly. What? What do you want, Otacon? What is it?
Snake!
Did you find it?
No. I haven't found out about the override system yet, but I found Baker's ulterior motive.
He's just looking to get rich, isn't he?
Well, that's part of it. Armstech is in much worse financial trouble than I thought.
I know they lost their bid to make the next generation fighter jet. That plus the reduction in SDI spending.
It looks like there was even some talk of a hostile takeover.
The most fun
Everything was riding on this project, I guess.
And it looks like we were paying a lot of bribe money to the DARPA chief.
Ooh.
Bribe money, huh?
Yeah, and Baker was a big proponent of the nuclear deterrent theory.
I see. So anyway, what about the override?
Just give me a little bit longer.
Stop calling me until you have a solution to the problem. Like, Otacon, there is one specific thing that we need you to focus on that is of grave importance. And he's like, but let me tell you about this other thing I just discovered. It's time.
Okay, I've entered the PAL codes and disengaged the safety device. We can launch anytime.
There's still no response from Washington. It looks like we'll have to show them that we mean business.
Very blurry.
Should I set it for Cherniton, Russia?
No. There's been a change. The new target is Lopnor, China.
Why, boss?
I'm sure neither you nor Mr. Golukovich would really like to see a nuclear bomb dropped on your motherland, right?
Liquid. But why? There's nothing there.
Wrong. It's a nuclear test site.
A nuclear test site?
If we nuke a major population center, the game's over. But a nuclear explosion at a test site can still be concealed from the public. Meanwhile, Washington will be worried about the retaliatory strike from China.
That'll probably mean top-secret talks between both countries' leaders.
Of course. And in the process, the President will be forced to divulge the existence of a new and highly destabilizing nuclear weapon to the Chinese. What do you think that will do to the US's reputation? Or the President's?
And with the CTBT, that means that China and India. I see.
Yes. When the other countries hear about this new weapon, they'll all want to contact us. Washington won't be very happy when we start selling their own system to the highest bidders. Yes, the President will break. He will give in to our demands.
Big Boss's DNA and $1 billion.
As you know.
That money will be used to cure our genome soldiers as well. I'm also including the Fox Dye vaccine in our demands.
Fox Dye. It killed Octopus and the Armstech president. So it's true that it affects older people first. Mantis might not have been affected because he wore a mask.
Wolf wasn't infected either. Perhaps due to those tranquilizers she always took.
Something to do with the adrenaline level in the blood. Or maybe it's just because this Fox Dye was still experimental.
Go with
they
that
haven't
one.
worked out all the bugs yet.
There you go.
In any case, have you heard from your friend, Colonel Sergei Golukovich, at the Spetsnaz?
He still has doubts about the ability of Metal Gear. He said we can talk after Metal Gear's test launch is successful.
He's a very prudent man.
There's nothing to worry about. The Colonel wants Metal Gear and a new nuclear weapon so bad he can taste it. If Russia wants to regain its position as a military superpower, they need to reinforce their nuclear arsenal. They need a nuclear weapon that can't be intercepted. Metal Gear will allow them to gain first strike capability over the rest of the world.
Their regular army is in shambles, and they think they can restore their country's military power with nuclear weapons? Golukovich, he's no warrior. He's a politician.
But he's the one who gave us the Hind and most of our other heavy firepower.
He's got over 1,000 soldiers under his command. If we join forces, we could put up quite a resistance here. Since Mantis died, the genome soldiers' brainwashing has started to wear off. I'm worried about the men's morale. An alliance with the Russians would boost that as well.
What are you saying?
We're not going anywhere. We're going to dig in here.
We could still escape.
We've got the most powerful weapon ever made, and we're about to ally with Golukovich's forces.
Are you going to fight the whole world?
And what's wrong with that? We can launch a nuclear warhead at any target on this planet. A nuclear warhead invisible to radar. And on top of that, this base is full of spare nuclear warheads. Once we get the DNA and the money, the world will be ours.
What about your promise to Colonel Golukovich?
I have no interest in the revival of Mother Russia.
You're not thinking of reviving Big Boss's dream.
From today, call this place Outer Heaven.
Big Boss's dream. But boss, you're not worried about the PAL being overridden. If the code is entered again, it'll be deactivated.
No need to worry. The DARPA chief and the Armstech president are both dead.
Does Snake know how the override system works?
You interrogated him, don't you know?
He didn't have any keys on him.
Good. Then no one can stop Metal Gear now.
By the way, what should we do with that woman? Want me to kill her?
Let her live. She's Campbell's niece, and Snake cares for her. We'll keep her as our ace in the hole.
Meryl, she's alive.
Not the place for this talk.
Snake, I found Baker's top secret files.
Great job.
How's it going there?
They've finished inputting the PAL codes. So how do we deactivate
They
them?
keep expositing.
You see, the override system that the President was talking about, it can also be used to input the detonation codes. You see, if you insert the keys when the warhead is active, you deactivate it. And if you insert them when it's inactive, it becomes activated. And you can only use the keys once.
Only once, huh?
Yeah, you better get started. We don't have much time.
But it takes 3 keys, right? I've only got 1 of them.
Hold on a minute. You see, that's the trick. You already have all 3 keys.
What are you talking about?
The card key is made of a shape memory alloy.
Shape memory alloy?
Yes. It's a material that changes shape at different temperatures. The key is made out of it.
This card key?
Yeah. The card key changes shape at different temperatures.
So this key is actually 3 keys in one. Clever.
Can you see the input terminals in the center of the control room?
I see them.
Those 3 laptop terminals are for the emergency input. There should be a symbol on each screen. Each symbol corresponds to a different key. Input the keys in order from left to right. The left one's for the room temperature key. See the symbol? Next to that goes the low temperature key. The one on the right is the high temperature key.
Okay, I got it. First, I change the shape of the card, and then I input them in order, right?
That's right. All you do is insert the card keys. After you insert the key into the module, a hard disk reads the information contained on it. Once you've finished with all 3 terminals, the code input process is complete. But here's the thing. You can only use the key 3 times. It's an emergency system. It's only meant to be used once.
The world is riding on that key, Snake.
Uh-oh.
Damn!
If only he wasn't ambidextrous.
The key fell in the drainage ditch.
Snake! This is bulletproof glass. There's no way in. I'll enjoy watching you die.
Snake, you've got to get that key.
Yeah. Alright, there. Now, we get a break from... Oh yeah, that's right. Your rations can get frozen because I was in the warehouse where it was cold. You can unthaw them by equipping them, because then the idea is that you like have them close to your body and then the body temperature warms them up. Because this game does so love its weird details. But, real talk, the, I don't even know what you would call it. Not robustness, but the way that they kind of thought out their systems is one of the things that kind of made it like a genuinely impressive thing. And let's actually keep this equipped until it warms up, because should probably do that sometime. The ding means that it's unthawed. I'm almost positive. Yes. Here we go. Yeah, it did a bunch of, or it did shit like, or it does a bunch of shit like that. I couldn't get the words out. There it is. We have to go down into the water to find our card key. Oh, wait, that was a ration. And you can see our life slowly depleting because this is like bad water. And yet, we picked up rations, which means we are definitely going to eat stuff that we found in this toxic water. So that's cool. Yeah. Uh-oh. I appear to have picked up a bomb. Maybe it doesn't show up on goggles. Ah, fuck. Really? Where are you, card? I need you to stop the nuclear launch. I will tell you what, I'm getting very annoyed with this constant beeping. Ah, there it is. Perfect. Alright. Everyone's a winner. By everyone, I mean me. Bingo. Alright, and off we go. Anyway, yeah, we are starting to get to the portion of the game where things get to be a little long-winded sometimes. So, sorry about that, but... Metal Gear, baby. That's how it goes. For better or worse. Because there is nothing that Kojima loves more than the sound of his own voice. I mean written, but still. I don't know, maybe. Yeah, that's right. We're not quite there yet, but like what just happened there, where we had like, you know, a huge exposition dump followed by fairly little in the way of gameplay. Like there's going to be more of that. Next stream in particular is going to be some whack shit. And actually, talking of future streams, Mary, you actually might have a little more time to play Bloodlines than we thought. Because I think after Metal Gear...
PAL code number 1 confirmed.
What I might do before...
Awaiting PAL code number 2.
Okay, that takes care of PAL code number 1. Now, PAL number 2, freeze the key.
Okay, he's not telling you anything important. What I might end up doing instead of playing Bloodlines right away, I may play Sexy Brutal, just because it's like quite a short game, and it has a stupid name that doesn't do it any favors, and I would like more people to see or play that game, if I can convince them. And this might be a way to do that. Sorry, bud. Because, yeah, I think Sexy Brutal start to finish is like 7 hours or something. So... Oh, okay. Gotcha. Well, then you're familiar with the premise at least. So, yeah, I mean, I might do that. Yeah, it's one of those games that really benefits from, like, honestly, if you can, I think I did it in 2 sittings, and I would probably aim to do that this time too, like just do 2 streams, and we could probably finish it, and maybe 3, but no more than 3 for sure. Especially because it's been long enough that I will not remember the solutions to all of the puzzles right away. But after you've done it once, the odds of running into a situation where you just have no idea what to do is a lot less, right? So I may not remember everything, but I will at least remember enough that we won't get stuck for a really long period. And if that's the case, not a long game at all. But yeah, I can get more people looking at that, and then Mary, you have an extra like 2 weeks to finish Vampire. The other thought I had was I picked up Guardians of the Galaxy as well on a sale, so that was the other thing that I thought about doing, just because, you know, it's new and people like that shit. So I will do one of those before Bloodlines, but not both. So you have extra time, Mary, but not too much extra time. Also, if you're wondering what I'm doing, we have to wait for the key to get cold. It is not cold yet. You'd watch both? Alright. Yeah, I haven't taken Guardians for a spin yet. I've been playing Shin Megami Tensei 5, and I picked up Lost Judgment on sale, which, I'll be honest, I was a little iffy on, which is why I didn't buy it right when it came out, because, like, I love the Yakuza series, RGG does good work, but the original Judgment, I was kind of lukewarm on, frankly. And one of the reasons I was lukewarm is the protagonist is not nearly as endearing as Kiryu, and it is, in some ways, worse on the, like, creepy stuff. And I was like, man, I don't know if I really wanted... And the systems were kind of just okay, and like the plot was fine, but the characters weren't as engaging. So I was very lukewarm on it all around. All of this is to, you know, prefacing that I did buy it on sale, and I've not been able to put that game down. They did a really good job on improving what didn't work about the first one, and it's. Some of the, like, the beat 'em up stuff is actually among the better showings in the Yakuza series. I mean, Judgment's its own thing, but it's a brawler and uses, like, the same setting, right? So whatever. It's not technically part of the same series, but it might as well be. Ah, there we go. We can go now. Anyway, really good, and the thing that the kind of Yakuza series and its analogs live and die on are the quality of the minigames, and they really stepped up for Lost Judgment. The protagonist is, like, without going too into the details of the plot in case anybody wants to play it, the protagonist ends up in a situation where he's serving as, like, a counselor to a bunch of school clubs, and that, like, each one of those clubs has their own kind of mini-game associated with it, and those are very well done. So there's, like, there's a robotics one, which is kind of like an area control game on a grid, along with some light combat elements. There's a dancing club, which is like a rhythm game. There's a skateboarding club, which is a very very pared down kind of skateboarding mini game, but perfectly serviceable for a game that's not about skateboarding, you know. And
what was that noise? Who's that?
Shut up. Go away.
I heard something.
You didn't hear shit.
Where'd he go?
Where indeed? Ah. Fuck you. Anyway. Oh, and there are like a bunch more, but the only other one I've unlocked is boxing, which is like, so the game's already a brawler, but think something more along the lines of kind of Punch-Out style. I mean, more complex than Punch-Out, but more like not a full-on brawler, I guess, is my point. But yeah, really solid. And the main plot seems compelling enough so far. We'll see how it goes.
Okay, there goes pal code number 2. Next comes pal number 3. Warm the key.
And now, I did not anticipate that. Well, let's just hang out. There we go. Also, I like how the radar works here, but if you take a few steps down the stairs, now magically the radar doesn't work anymore. Oh, come on. I remember when I didn't trip like any alerts, and now I trip all of them. Ah. Nope, climb. Aha. Their one weakness, they can't climb ladders. Alright, we're going to take care of this pal key business, and then that's going to be it for the night. Because we've been going for, well, actually, we may not even get through this pal code business, now that I think about it. We'll see how we're doing at 2.5 hours, but I might call it there or close to. Because a lot's actually happened tonight. Once this game picks up, it like really picks up. But you know, in terms of dialogue, in terms of like plot stuff. Now, unfortunately, another way or part of the picking up means a lot more exposition, which is fine. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's the thing. Exactly. Like, yeah, which, by the way, you've actually met all of the members of Foxhound, so there will be no Decoy Octopus boss battle, which I suspect is why they handled it this way. It really well, it went one of two ways. Either they came up with the DARPA chief thing because they came up with Decoy Octopus and were like, how do we make a boss battle out of that? Or it was the other way, and they were like, they had the rest of Foxhound, and they were like, okay, shit, we need to solve this problem. They're like, what if we have a guy whose whole thing is just that he does disguises, and we'll never know it's him, and he'll die right away, and it'll be whatever.
Snake, it's about Naomi Hunter.
Then you should talk to the Colonel. He's looking into it.
Turn your monitor off.
Okay, it's off. No one else can hear us. Go ahead.
Sorry, but I didn't want the Colonel to hear.
Okay, so what's up?
I've got a good friend in the Pentagon.
Yeah?
He's the one who told me about it. It looks like the DIA recently developed a new type of assassination weapon.
An assassination weapon?
Snake, have you ever heard of something called Fox Dye?
No. Fox Dye. Liquid and the others were talking about it.
Yeah. It's some kind of virus that targets specific people. I don't know all the details, but...
What are you trying to say?
It's too similar.
What is?
The cause of death. Didn't the Arms Tech president and the DARPA chief, Decoy Octopus, die of something that looked like a heart attack?
Yeah?
Well, apparently Fox Dye kills its victims by simulating a heart attack.
Dun dun dun.
No. You're telling me that Naomi was behind it?
Snake, try to remember. Did Naomi give you some kind of injection?
The nanomachines.
It is not COVID.
She was in the best position to have done it, but I don't know what her motive was.
Does the Colonel know?
I'm not sure. But he still hasn't questioned her.
Okay, I'll ask him myself. Colonel, what's new with the Naomi situation?
I just placed Naomi under arrest.
Arrest?
She was sending coded messages towards the Alaskan base. I didn't want to believe it, but she must be working with the terrorists.
Are you sure?
I'm afraid so. She's being interrogated now.
What kind of interrogation?
Well, I'd like to avoid the rough stuff, but we don't even have any sodium pentothal here.
Well,
call me if you find out anything.
So it's true, isn't it?
Naomi, I can't believe it.
That means the Fox Dye vaccine must be around somewhere.
Listen, I've got bigger things to worry about.
But Snake, you might be infected too, you know.
All I can do is leave it up to the Colonel.
Yeah, I'm quite confident it's not COVID. Because COVID was discovered in 2019, and this game came out in 1998. So, over 20 years before. I am reasonably confident that Kojima is not a soothsayer, I guess. Like, Metal Gear Solid 2 gets a lot of things right about, you know, kind of the information environment that we live in. But that is different than literally seeing the future. So, you know. Pretty comfortable saying it wasn't that. What? Fuck you. Stupid cameras. Alright. We will go up this elevator. Change the key to red. And then what I think we might call it. Because what we're going to be running into next, there's not going to be... It's going to be a thing where we either call the stream a little earlier than we normally do, or it's going to run way late, and I don't want to do that. Because it's going to run way late because of a bunch of talking. And like you said, there have been boss battles, there have been revelations, there's... we've gotten lots done tonight. Alright. Well, it's incredibly fortunate that they set up the base in such a way that we can easily make use of this override system. Even though, I need to stress, if this is an emergency override system, this would take way too long to be useful in an emergency situation. Like, you'd have to run? Like, up and down stairs so many times. Give me that. I would argue that the key is warm now. Shut up, you're F. I should have listened to Mei Ling. Oh my god, I was at full rations too. She told me, she's like, think about whether you really need that thing you're going for. And I was like, oh, I'm thinking about it, and I need it. And I literally did not. I will not get seen by this asshole. No! Why do I talk? Why do I say things out loud? Just completely inviting the wrath of fate.
I heard you.
No, you didn't. You didn't hear shit. You know what you heard? You heard this cardboard box. It's a box. Why don't you leave me alone?
Get out of the way.
Man, fuck you. I remember the early parts of the game when I never tripped the alarm. How's this pal going? Ah, it's done. Okay. Alright, well, you know what time it is.
What is it, Snake?
So we're not quite 6 hours in, and we've probably got
Snake, in China they say
3 or 4
when
left.
walking through a melon patch, don't adjust your sandals. That means that when things get really bad, you have to try to remember what's important. Keep things in the proper perspective, okay?
Okay. Got it. Thanks, Mei Ling. You are a great help. Cool. Well, thanks everybody for coming out tonight. I appreciate it. I don't think we have anybody here that I don't already know, but just in case, if you don't know me already, please go ahead and give me a follow. Check out the other folks at the PolyChrome Entertainment Network. We are a group of folks, friends who do streaming, some YouTube content. I also have a YouTube page that I've set up recently where all of my streams will be going up after the fact. Going to be doing Metal Gear Solid until I'm finished, which it'll be 1 or 2 more sessions. Probably 2, I think. Probably 2 more. And then after that, it'll be Sexy Brutale or Guardians of the Galaxy, and then I think I'll be doing Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines after, whatever that ends up being. So, check it out if you're interested. I do this every week at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. And yeah, so thanks everybody for taking the time to come and hang out, engage in the obscene amounts of melodrama that is this video game. And yeah, just appreciate you hanging out, and I look forward to seeing all of you next week. Have a good rest of your evening, and I will talk to you later. Bye.